He's the indifferent video game. Nerd.
Indifferent video game nerd here again with another crazy video. Since nobody fucking donated any money for my indie dildo movie project, I might as well just make a regular video. Yeah, so if you donate 25 cents, you get used Subway bags. You donate $1, yeah, you get some Chips Ahoy cookies. Yeah, if you donated $1.50, yeah, you get Indifferent Video Game Nerd DVD. Yay. Yeah, so now you can watch my old episodes you already seen a million times before, but now on DVD. Yeah, if you're stupid enough to donate for $2 or something, yeah, I throw in like an old fucking Nintendo game nobody gives two shits about. And if you donated $500, yeah, Powerpuff Girls for Nintendo 64. I don't get it. How come nobody donated to my fucking movie about old video game people were throwing out back in the 1980s? I don't know, maybe because most of you weren't even born in? Whatever. Okay, maybe some of you remember the movie E.T., Steven Spielberg film. Wasn't that like fucking awesome? Yeah, it was a cool movie. Atari, you know, they were on fire back then. You know, they got like tons of hits like Asteroids, Missile Command, Defender. And they wanted to make E.T. for the Atari 2600. Yeah, they spent a whole bunch of money to get this game licensed, so it needed to sell like 20, hundreds of thousands of millions of copies around the world, and it needed to be a blockbuster.
Okay, so the story is, well, it's not even a story because it is fact. Yeah, E.T. for Atari 2600 was a huge bomb. Hardly anybody liked it. Yeah, many people bought it, returned it to the store because it played like shit. Atari said, okay, we fucked up. We need to get rid of these cartridges and we need to get rid of them fast. Let's take them to New Mexico desert and start burying them. Okay, let's see if I can find one of these cartridges myself by going to Mexico or something.
Just like I'm dropping elbows on people, everybody is dropping their video games in my backyard. A bunch of suits said, hey, if we bury a whole bunch of cartridges in your backyard, we'll pay you many pesos. Yeah, I'm a big card wrestler, so we don't make a ton of dinero. So, hey, if somebody wants to pay us a little bit of cash on the side, why the hell not? They threw out tons of games back here, you know. It's no secret, it's no myth, yeah. You go to like any Mexican backyard, there's tons of games back there. I remember when Tenjin Atari, came over and said, okay, we gotta get rid of these cartridges because, Nintendo sued us, so we gotta get rid of them real fast. I said, no problem, bring them over here. And nobody's gonna look in the New Mexican desert, eh? And then some company called TTI or TID or something, they said, hey, can we throw out some old TurboGrafx games? For some reason they released it in North America and didn't sell for shit. Yeah, so can we throw out this game called Mystical Quest or something? Sir, floated in the backyard, I say. I even found this game. Yeah, I don't know what it's called. That Stadium Events. Man, I wish I could work in a stadium one of these days. But hey, what this cartridge do, I say?
No, I don't need all that other shit. Just the game E.T. is good.
No? Oh. Hey, that's no problem though. You just want the E.T. game? Go right ahead. Yeah, we got tons of these out here.
Okay, thanks, I guess. Yay, E.T. Now I can finally review it. Yeah. Oh my god, what the fuck am I doing? Yeah, so here it is, fucking E.T. I even got one signed here by Shane of Re-Res. Yeah, I met him over at Waterloo show and he said, hey dickhead, you better review this or I am going to rearrange your face, you AVGen reject. Yeah, let's play it and see how it goes. You know what? That actually sounds like the movie. You know, we got a kind of an interesting title screen here. This might be fun. Yeah, so this is E.T. the Esther Tetsuko here for Atari 2600. And are you surprised? It looks fucking crappy. E.T. gets fucking stranded on Earth and all that. His kid, tries to help him out because all these scientists and all these other fucking weirdos are trying to do experiments on him because he's a fucking alien after all. And we gotta figure out a way to get E.T. back home and get the spaceship, and all that jazz and all that bullshit. Look at little E.T.'s micro dick. Alright, so what do you do in this fucking game? And each time you move, you lose a little bit of health. And your points and shit. You gotta move, so it's a double-edged sword. Oh, why wasn't this game a big blockbuster again? I don't know. If you get down to 0 too many times, yeah, it might be game over and you go back to the title screen. Oh yeah, and you see those little icons up there? That means you can do shit. Yeah, now get the fuck out of here. Yeah, and you wait for the icons to pop up on the screen. Yeah, you can collect little dots on the ground, which are supposed to be fucking Reese's Pieces. If you get 9 of the fucking candy pieces, yeah, that little brat Elliot will come by and give you a piece of the phone. Or he'll give you, extra points if you do manage to go back to your spaceship and shit. Okay, come on. Hurry the fuck up. Yeah, steal my candy, you asshole, and yeah, at least it does something good. Okay, so there's a question mark up there. I can, use E.T.'s fucking neck, which drains energy. And I fell down a fucking pit, but hey, this is actually one pit I want to fall down because even though it takes away a ton of fucking energy, I get a piece of the fucking phone up there. You find all 3 pieces of the phone, you can phone home once you know the proper spot, and get the hell out of here and get your points. If you just want to get out of that area and there happens to be an arrow, it can warp you somewhere else. Yeah, it's kind of a fucking annoying feature, but I don't know. Sometimes if there's somebody getting on your tail, why the fuck not? Yeah, pretty much in the whole game you just do a whole bunch of walking and shit. Yeah, you can do some running, but you have to be careful of running into a pit. And when I'm holding down the fucking button, I just might accidentally warp somewhere, so yeah, you touch these pits slightly and you're falling in. It's really, really fucking annoying. It's just these fucking pits are all over the place, and goddamn are they annoying. What the fuck? I just walked to another screen. Yeah, you'll be seeing these fucking pits a lot. Okay, slowly get out, and I warped for some reason, and I'm in the fucking wrong place, and I fall in their fucking pit. Okay, no problem. Yeah, select your game in there, hit the reset button on your fucking system. I know it's hard to do that on a fucking emulator, but you gotta do it. Because you can set your various game modes. If you go to game mode 1 here, that's the most difficult. FBI and scientists are going to be fucking you up the ass and you gotta worry about a ton more shit. But if you select the other game modes, it's not quite as difficult and you can fucking practice. Don't let that guy fucking hit you. He's gonna steal your phone pieces. While this other guy in gray, he's gonna take you to, this Roman numeral thingy, and it's just really fucking annoying. Oh shit. Oh, you asshole. I barely had any time to react to that. Okay. Oh fuck. Yep. I just landed on the screen and there's an agent there to pick me up. You almost can't plan a strategy, especially since everybody's stealing your fucking candy. You're just running in circles, just waiting for an icon to appear at the top. It's a really fucking annoying game. Yeah, I remember in the movie E.T. would just finger somebody and boom, he would like levitate shit. Like he was super powerful and all, but in this game, he can barely do shit. Yeah, it's definitely very aggravating. Yay, now get the fuck out of here. We actually get a score at the bottom. That's what all those numbers are for. Yeah, it's very fucking confusing. It depends how many Reese's Pieces you gave fucking Elliot, and yeah, and that's pretty much it. That's your big game ending here, yeah. But for 1982, at least it gives you fucking something. And if you beat the game multiple times, you might get a few initials. Unless you know how to play this fucking game, good fucking luck. But it's not impossible. And once you learn the basic mechanics of the game, you know, it's not like the fucking worst game out there. Yeah, so that was the game It for the Atari 2600. And are you surprised? It's a fucking piece of shit. Okay. Problem is, New Mexico, it's too close. We gotta bury it somewhere else. Any takers out there? Italy, Japan, you know, New Jersey? Do you guys want this? Alright, to be fair, once you learn how to play it, okay, it's still really fucking bad, but you get to understand it a little bit better. You can see if you can get that high score at the end if you do manage to complete it. And it becomes a little bit more functional. Yeah, I can understand where the creators, or the creator was going with this, you know, Howard Scott Warshaw. This one, yeah, it's not super horrible, and I give It for the Atari 2600 a 41 out of 100. I give it a few mercy points because maybe people just don't understand it, they didn't have the instructions with it, but that's kind of understandable too because most kids would like throw out that shit and nobody would know how to play it. Everybody would just get the cartridge here, and yeah, it's kind of confusing. Why do I got a fucking fork in my sleeve? Yeah.
Yeah, so if you want some different Atari games out there, I'm sure S.A. Rios and the park over there, they got some tons of Defender and Missile Command, so go try them out. Ha ha ha.